Okay, thank you so much for joining. Can you please introduce yourself?
Sure. First of all, I would like to say thank you for the opportunity to speak with me. So,
Sure.
my name is Vanaparthi Varaprasad Rao. I hold BTech in Electrical and Electronics Engineering. I'm currently working with, I'm having an experience of 3.5 years of in the ServiceNow platform, and
Okay.
I most recently worked with NVIDIA, which is my client and the payroll company, where I started my journey as a ServiceNow admin for 1.5 years. During that time, I will be focusing on platform maintenance, creating user and role managements, and working on data imports, creating reports and dashboards, working on updates and update sets, and some patchings. And over the last 2 years, I have transitioned into ServiceNow developer role. In my current position, I have been responsible for designing, developing, and implementing custom applications and enhancements across ITSM modules like incident, problem, change, and service catalog. And I have also built some catalog items, record producers, and order guides. And I have written both the client and server side scripts, such as client scripts, business rules, UI policies, data policies, and some scripting loads based on the need. And I have also handled REST API integrations, and I configured CMDB, and I also worked on update sets, SLAs, schedule jobs, and email notifications. And I also handled some enhancement and support tasks. And I follow Agile methodology in my organization, and where I on daily basis I will be a part of stand up calls and sprint planning and demos.
Okay.
And also I have one achievement, that is actually I successfully integrating a service now with other system, that is actually external system, by using REST API to automate the ticket creation. I additionally optimized incident workflow to enhance the SLA compliance, which helps to reduce the resolution time by 20%. So, which is my one of key achievement in my organization. Also, I am very passionate about continuous learning, where I can design and uh, where I can design scalable service now solutions on the platform. And my goal is to leverage my technical expertise in ServiceNow domain to help the organizations and enhance their IT service management process. And I also drive the value for the optimization and workflow. This is about me actually. Thank you for your time.
Okay. So when we talk about change management, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what do you think is most valuable from that change management?
Yeah, so in ServiceNow, change management is nothing but we are actually managing some IT changes and with minimal tasks, and prevent service disruptions. For that purpose, we are using change management. By using change management, when there is a need for background script, is there any changes in the backend logic? Whenever the user is creating a record, in that case. The support engineer feel that when there is a need to change some backend logic, in that case they will raise a ticket that is using by change request. From there we will be taken up, and we will change something, and by using update set we can move to the test, and that will be tested successfully, and that will be deployed to the prod environment, like how we will be following the scenario.
In your current organization, how you do governance in change management? What all steps you are following to do governance?
Governance. I haven't get chance to work on governance in my organization. So I have done the basic change request, which is actually some basic things like changes in the backend logics or changes in the infrastructure, like that I have done.
Okay, no
Yeah.
problem. Tell me one custom application which you have built end to end. What was the purpose and how you achieved it?
Yeah, in my recent project, I have done implementation. So in that, I have implemented several ServiceNow solutions. In that, one of my development, which is actually end-to-end customization and end-to-end development, that is actually on incident management. So where I have developed, end-to-end development and customization on the form level and field level by using scripts like client scripts, business rules, UI policies based on the client requirement and need. So I have done some basics actually by using a script actually, where for example I have got scenario in my incident, incident management, that is actually there is a caller field. Based on the caller field, by using client scripts and server side like a script include, we can call the glide ajax. By that we can get the system user information, like whenever we are selecting the caller, based on the caller we are getting some caller related location, department, and phone number or email, like how we will get actually. So that is the one scenario which I have worked actually. And the
Mhm.
other scenario will be like based on category, we are assigning assignment group actually. So that is one scenario. Based on whenever we are selecting category as a network, so the assignment group will be automatically selected as network. So based on how I have worked actually.
So what you
Like
have written for that?
for that, I have done with on-change client scripts. By using on-change client scripts, so we are setting like if by using if condition, whenever the category will be like some software, then we are using g underscore form dot set value, that is actually assignment group as a like software, like how we can achieve.
Any other way to do it? A better way?
Yes, we can also use business rules. In the business rules, we are using like before business rule. By using that, we
It,
can.
it's like setting a value of a drop down based on different drop down, right?
Yes, yes.
So I think there are many other ways without
Yeah,
writing a script as well. Do you
yes, we
know
can.
that?
Yeah, we can also done with the UI policies, and also we can go with the data policies, client scripts, business rules. By using these four ways, we can get it actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know? What do you mean by customization? What is the meaning
Here,
of customization in ServiceNow?
yeah, here customization as a ServiceNow developer, first we have to go with the configuration. When there is a need of configuration, which is actually some basic like a kind of change, in that case we are go with the configuration. In the configuration, if it not works, then we can go with the customization. Customization is nothing but we as a ServiceNow developer, we have to change some logical backend logic, that is actually some kind of scripts. By changing the like kind of script, then it will be actually achievable. So in that case we can go with the customization, like form validation, or kind of a field validation. In that case we can go with the customization.
Okay, great. So, being a ServiceNow developer,
Mm.
have you ever been a part of a cab meeting?
Yes.
So, explain the scenario here. Why, what was the purpose and what you have discussed in that?
So here a cab meeting will came into the picture, and the change incident management, like a change management. So
Mm-hmm.
here we have a got one requirement from the client, that is actually there is a need of some debugging and code in the incident form. So based on that, I have done the development. After the development, I have moved to test environment. When it is done, we need to change it to the prod environment, right? Before that, we have to create a change, like a
Yeah, that's
change.
okay. That's okay. Like I know when we have to call cab meeting, but what actually happened in that meeting, I just wanted to know.
So in that meeting, we have to request to the cab user, like a cab members. They
Mhm.
will review our like changing whatever the
Who
changes
are
and
those
development.
people?
Like cab members, they are
Yeah.
actually available for 24/7.
No, no, that's okay.
So
But who are those people? What are their designations and roles?
their roles will be like managers. We can say managers and business owners. Uh,
Okay. So why
so
they were
they will be
there?
review.
What they are reviewing?
So they will review the our development actually, whatever the development which we have developed, and customization, whether it is working fine or not. Because they know, right? As they are actually officials. So
So
like
they are
how.
they testing your customization?
No, before they are actually take the feedback from the testers, whether it is working fine or not. Based on
I
that,
don't
they will
I
call
don't
the.
think so.
Okay,
Just after the call, look into like what is the purpose of cab meeting. So
okay,
basically, in a cab meeting, different stakeholders sit together and then uh, have a look to what you are doing and see whether their processes or something have any impact of this customization. Okay,
okay, okay,
because ServiceNow system is built of n number of modules, n number of things are there. So
okay.
whatever you are doing, if it is
Mhm.
impacting anything, if it is doing some negative damage or something like that, then they may share objection.
Okay.
And
Okay.
in that case, your change may approved or denied. Okay. So
Uh-huh.
this is
Okay.
the actual purpose of change advisory board. That is
Okay.
CAB. Got
Okay.
it?
Yeah, got it. Got it.
Great. What about ACLs?
Yes,
What you
yes, yes.
what are the type of ACLs we have in service now?
In ServiceNow, we have three types of ACLs. That is actually table level and record level and some object level. So the hierarchy will be like first the table level. It will check whether the table is having an access of ACL. If it is actually true, then it will go with the field level access. So like how the hierarchy will be happen. Along with that, we have some operations in ACLs like create, update, delete, or query. So based on that, the ACLs will work actually.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Suppose there is a glide record query
Mm.
which is working fine,
Yeah.
and I want you to slow it down. What you will do in
Okay.
that case? Okay, it's a you know
Uh,
360 different question, but just tell me.
yeah, yeah.
There is a query which is running fine. I want you to slow it down.
Okay, slow it down means we are using glide record, right? So
Yes.
in that case, we are using current dot update so that it will like run the relative record so that we may get some running of script in slow maybe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
And what else?
We have using g underscore form dot get reference
Uh-huh. No, no,
and
you are
also
not getting my question. I'm saying there is a very good script which is there. Okay.
uh,
And
uh,
I want you to make some changes so that that script will take more time what it is taking right now. It is
okay, in
not a
that
bank,
case,
it is not
yeah,
a general
yeah, yeah.
practice, but I want you because I want
Yes,
to
yes.
test your knowledge in scripting. What
Yes,
you
yes.
add
So
in
in
that
that
script.
case, yeah, in that case, we can use a multiple query methods actually.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, because we wants to run the form some little bit slow, right? So
Yes.
so based on that, we can query with multiple query methods.
Hmm.
Along with that, we can use the current dot update. Also, yeah, these are all the two ways actually, as of my knowledge.
Okay. No
Uh,
problem. See, in questions like this, what I was expecting, like you say, if that query is running on business rule, I will shift it to the client side. Okay.
Okay,
If
okay.
that query is
Mhm.
having if condition, like if condition where I'm checking certain kind of, certain kind of data set, I will remove that if condition and I will traverse the whole data. Okay.
Okay,
So
okay.
in
There
this
is
way, I just wanted to know how you make changes in the query. Okay.
okay, okay.
Got it?
Yeah, in that case, we can use Glide Ajax in the client ship, so we can run the script include so that the form will wait, right? Yeah, yes, got it.
Okay. How you troubleshoot a REST API failure? You have worked on REST API, right?
Yes, yes.
So tell me, there is a REST API failing. What all are the ways by it get failed?
So there is an issue in the client side that is actually whenever we are getting for not one that is actually forbidden. In that case, we may get issue from the user level that is actually user credentials. When there is a password change, in that case we will get some error actually. That is one scenario. In the server side, we may get some kind of errors that is actually because of some changes in the script actually. So whenever we are calling a script in the REST API by using business rules, so in that case we may get some errors actually. So on that purpose, if that is actually a kind of a client side issue, in that case I will check the type of client scripts which we are using, and then I will check for errors by using browser console by pressing on F12. From there, I will check errors of the JavaScript, and then I will go with I will use g underscore gs dot info and also gs dot debugger. From there, we will get some script execution order and script execution errors if there is any. And also, I will check with kind of validation of script execution. If there is any errors in the scripting like in the script, then I will check. and the final will be like I will replace the script with sample actions by using alerts, so that we can troubleshoot and debug the issue.
Okay. You worked on CMDB as well, right?
CMDB, I have like knowledge only on the process of ITSM modules. Actually, I
So
have
how
the basic.
how people populate data in CMDB? What all are the ways?
uh, by using like kind of integrating like incident, for example, if you want to get a data in CMDB for the process of ITSM incident management, in that case we can integrate like in our incident ticket with asset management tool, so that we can get the data live, we can get the live data from the assets. So whenever there is a change or when there is any infrastructure that is actually updated in the asset management, in that case we will get the data accurately and live data. So that on that purpose we will be using integration, and also we are using kind of import sets. Based on based on the changes, by using import set we can get it manually by running the transform maps. And also we are also using some kind of Excel import. By that also we can get the data. So these
Okay,
are all actually the ways.
great. This
Yeah.
UI action, is it a client side or server side utility?
It is actually by default work on server side, but if you want to run UI actions on the client side, then there is a checkbox called client callable, so that it will work on client side also.
But buttons are always in the UI, right? So why it is working on server side?
Yeah, so it will, UX. If you talk about UI action, types, we have a form level and also list level, right?
Hmm.
So on that basis, I can say the UI actions will work on server side. If after, for example, in the incident form, after if you want to update some kind of short description, on that case, we can use a button by using whenever we are pressing the button, the short description will be changes. For that purpose, also we are using UI actions on the server side.
Okay. Suppose I have created one SLA
Yeah,
and I want that SLA to run only on weekdays.
yeah.
How I can achieve that?
So we can call that SLA through the schedule jobs. In the schedule jobs, we can set the time period that is actually on which interval it will work actually. So where from where we can run the SLAs.
Sorry, can you please repeat?
If you want to run the SLA on certain time, regular interval of time, some
Yes.
certain interval of time. In that case, we can use the schedule jobs. Through the schedule jobs, we can call
I don't think
SLA.
so. I think we have schedules, right?
Oh yeah.
You can create a schedule or you can create something so that you add to that particular SLA and it will run accordingly.
Uh, Yeah, yes. I guess I think yes, maybe.
Okay, no problem. What is
Yeah.
the data policy?
Here the data policies are used to make a field mandatory and read only, which are actually work from all the other sources. So that is the purpose of data policies. So data policies will won't work whenever we are controlling the visibility of some field, and also whenever we are controlling some kind of like related lists, and also we can't write scripts in data policies. These are all actually the some like uh, kind of like a kind of things actually which we can't apply on the data policies.
So how it is different from UI policy?
So by using UI policies, we here the UI policies will work only on the form level, and
Hmm.
also by using UI policies, we can make the field mandatory, read only, along with that display or visible. And also UI policies, by using UI policies, we can also control the kind of views. We can also control the list, related list, and also we can write some kind of logical script. But here in the UI data policies, we can't write kind of scripts, and we cannot control views, we cannot control scripts, and we cannot control related list. This is the basic difference actually between UI policies and data policies.
Suppose I am doing a mm, data movement, okay, from
Mm.
backend.
Yeah,
There is a scheduled job which runs daily and update some of the tables.
yeah.
In that case, what I should use? Data policy or UI policy?
Here we are using data policies
Why?
because so the data policies will work from all other sources. So here the ticket might be created from many other sources, like from Excel sheet, from kind of report record producers, from the script, and from the channels, from the email. So these are all actually the ways, right? So we don't know actually from where the record will be created in the incident table. So on
Okay.
that purpose, whenever we are using data policies, it will restrict the data actually. It will not configured with a data policy exception. Then we may get some error actually. There is a data policy exception like that. So
Okay.
on that purpose we are using data policies.
In your resume, you mentioned actively participated in sprint planning.
Yeah.
So what is that sprint planning and what was your participation? Means what was your role there?
I can say from like whenever there is there is a year actually. On the year starting of the year, there is a year planning meeting. In that on that meeting, the client will decide actually. They will divide the year into four parts. That is actually 4 quarters. Each quarter will have a 4 sprints. Each sprint will have 15 days actually. That is a 2 week sprint. So there they will discuss actually, and they will filter the priorities based on the business and client need. They will filter only the priority requirements. In that they will assign the sprints to the particular developers and admins. Based on that, the developer will work on actually. Once the development will be done, then they will have another meeting, that is actually sprint demo meeting. In the sprint demo meeting, they will showcase their development and customization to the client and some business owners. If we got approved, then they will ready to move their development to the uh, prod environment. Before that, they will have another meeting, that is actually retrospective meeting. In that meeting, they will discuss actually while working on the particular sprint, if there is any challenges, is there any like a blockers which we are facing, how we can overcome all these things. They will discuss in a retrospective meeting. After the
Who is
retrospective meeting,
who is organizing these meetings?
these meetings will be happen with kind of scrum masters along with the business clients actually.
Who is the product owner? PO.
Here, yeah, here product owner is nothing, but here there is he's a client actually.
Okay,
Yeah.
great. How good you are in scripting?
So I can give 3.5 out of 5
Okay,
about
suppose
yeah.
I want to hide uh, in progress incidents
Yeah.
for ITL users. How I can achieve that? Let's
Mm,
say you are an ITL user. You log
okay.
in
Mm,
into the system.
okay.
Once you go to incident,
Okay.
you open the incident table, you will not see in progress incidents. Means in progress incidents are not available to ITL users. They are not able to see it. Okay. But as soon
Okay.
as any other user log in, he is able to see everything, all users. So we have to hide or we have to remove ITL use in progress incidents for ITL users. How do you achieve that? What all are the ways you think?
We can go with the client scripts along with kind of ACLs. In the ACLs, we can remove the access for the particular user by removing the ITL role, so that whenever user is opening the form, in that case he can't able to open the form by using ACLs. That is actually one way. And also we can use kind of client scripts. By using client scripts, we are using unload client scripts, so that whenever he is opening the form, he is
But
trying
client
to
scripts are running on the form, right? I'm
yeah,
asking you whenever you open the list. Single form is okay, but whenever you open the list, there are 100 incidents, and
yeah.
in that 100, there are 10 in progress. So I want all
Okay,
10 in progress should be not visible
okay,
to the ITL user. No problem.
okay.
Take it as your assignment. Okay. After the
Yeah,
call,
sure. Yeah, sure.
write on your PDI and send me the email. Okay. Once you are done.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, sure. Yeah,
So I'm done with the discussion. You have
yeah.
any question?
Yeah, about is there any feedback if possible, so that I can improve myself if I get.
Yes, you have good communication. Okay.
Mm.
Try to
Yeah.
include more modules. Right now, you are ITSM expert, kind of, right?
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yes. Yeah.
people are expecting more.
Mm.
Competition is there as well as jobs are there, but they're
Mm.
expecting at least one more from ITSM.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
one of the ever demanding is ITOM, okay,
Mm.
and one of the easiest one is HRST. So you can go with these both. Once you
Okay.
have the combo or triad of these three, you
Mm.
will get good calls and good response from the market. Okay,
Yeah.
but
So
don't
again,
go bookish. Do
yes.
practice.
Yeah, yes, yes. I need to do. Along with that, I need to ask one more actually. So I have, anyways, I have done with ITSM and integration. So along with that, if I want to go with HRSD or ITOM, which one is better actually, as per your opinion? And also considering future market and future need
Yes, I told
actually.
you the this ITOM is evergreen.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
so
Hmm.
no, it is going to expand only.
Acha. Okay.
Okay, HRSD is emerging. It is going good, but ITOM is something which is mandatory for companies to start. You know,
Oh.
it's a kind of dependency.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
why it is evergreen because IT assets are increasing, CIs are increasing on day by day, various environments are there, and they
Okay.
have to keep track of all these things, okay, and manage
Oh,
it properly to take good decisions at organization level. So
okay. Okay.
ITOM is evergreen, ever demanding.
Okay.
HRSD is good,
Hmm.
but it is still emerging. It is still growing. Okay, but
Okay.
many people eventually it will go good. But if you compare with ITOM, ITOM is obviously much higher than HRSD.
Okay, okay. I got your point. Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yes,
Anything
yes.
else?
Yeah, nothing actually. Thank you for
Okay,
your time actually.
no problem, and all the best.
Yeah,
And
thank you, sir. Thank you.
let me know after your demo. Okay,
Sure, sure,
once you
sure.
do this requirement and tell me. Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
okay.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, bye, sir.